Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video we will discuss 100 important questions from physics. This is the first part of 500 important question series for entrance. Now let us begin with our first question. This is our first question. In this we need to find unit of Planck's constant. We know that E is equal to HF. Unit of E is joule into H and unit of F is 1 by second or hertz. So if we write unit of H, it will be joule second. And in another way you can say that the value of H is Planck's constant is 6.64 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. So this unit joule second is here. We need to convert this joule second into kg meter per second or kg meter and second. Now let us see what will be the value of joule second. We know that joule is made up of, joule is the unit of work done. Work done is force into distance. So when I calculate this, I will get kg meter square per second square. This is unit of joule, and again extra second is here for yes. Extra second is here for H. So if we do this, then we will get kg meter square per second. Kg meter square per second is in option choice B. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 1. Kg meter square per second. What is the dimension of angular momentum? You should know that angular momentum means the last of angular is R and last two term of momentum is m and v. So m, v and r gives the angular momentum. Now what is mass kg, what is velocity meter per second, and what is this r? It is also second. So total unit will be kg meter square per second, which is m L power 2 t power minus 1, m L power 2 t power minus 1, that is in option choice B, m L power 2 t power minus 1. So dimension of angular momentum is option choice B. If we see the unit of this Planck's constant and unit of angular momentum, they are same. So sometime this type of question will also come. Angular momentum and Planck's constant, they carry same unit. Now let us see question number 3. Which one is vector quantity? If we see this charge and current, this charge and current both are scalar quantity. Although they have magnitude and direction both, they are scalar because they do not follow vector algebra. Because of that, the answer for this question will be none of these. Both are scalar quantity, so none of these is right answer for question number 3. None of these. Question number 4. Which one is scalar quantity? If we see this, velocity is vector quantity, acceleration is vector quantity, force is vector quantity. So answer for this question is option choice 4. Option choice D. Option choice D means energy is scalar quantity for question number 4. Now let us see question number 5. Which statement is correct? Torque and work done both are vectors. Torque and work done both are, this should be scalar. Torque and work done both are scalars. Torque is scalar and work done is vector. Torque is vector and work done is scalar. Among this option choice, this D is the correct answer. Torque is vector quantity and work done is scalar quantity. In torque we take this force and distance and their cross product. Cross product means vector product. In work done we do the same thing, force into distance, but we take dot product here. Dot product means scalar quantity. So option choice D is the correct answer for question number 5. Now let us see question number 6. Which statement is true? Velocity and acceleration always act in the same direction. Velocity and acceleration always acts in the opposite direction. Velocity and acceleration can act in the different direction. Option choice C is the correct answer for this question. So sometime velocity and acceleration both act in the same direction. Sometime velocity and acceleration both act in the opposite direction, and they can change their direction. Which one is not a force? Centripetal force, this is force. Weight is force. Upthrust is force, but electromagnetic force is not a force. In fact, this is the work done by charge. Electromagnetic force is not a force. It is not a force. Direction of viscous force is always opposite to motion. If object is falling down, then viscous force act up. If object is moving up, then viscous force acts down. So direction of viscous force is opposite to motion. Which statement is false? Particle can have zero distance but non-zero displacement. Particle can have zero displacement with non-zero distance. Particle can change velocity without changing acceleration. Particle in motion can have zero acceleration. If we see this, option choice D is true, because particle in motion can have zero acceleration. In a uniform motion, acceleration is zero, there is no change in velocity. If you see option choice C, particle can change velocity without changing acceleration, this is also true, because when particle goes up, the acceleration acts down, velocity acts up. When the same particle comes down, acceleration acts down in the same direction, but velocity acts down. Here velocity changes but acceleration are same, this is also true. Particle can have zero displacement with non-zero distance, this is also true. If we travel in a circular path, then if we arrive to the same starting point, then the displacement is zero, because particle has arrived to the same point, initial and final point are same, but its distance travel is non-zero. This has traveled a complete circle, a complete distance. So option choice B is also correct. So option choice A is incorrect. A particle can have zero distance but non-zero displacement, this is incorrect. Because of that, option choice because of this, option choice A is the correct answer for this question. Particle can have zero distance but non-zero displacement. Now let us see question number 10. When the ball is thrown up at the maximum height, what is its acceleration? When a ball is thrown up in the absence of gravity, should be here in the absence of gravity, in the absence of air resistance, only in the presence of gravity. In such case, at the maximum height, when it reaches to the maximum height, the velocity becomes momentarily zero, but its acceleration still acts downward. So its acceleration is option choice C, plus 9.8 meter per second square. Now let us see question number 11. The unit of yaws in the expression P is equal to X F is, where P is the power and F is the applied force. Don't get confused with this P. P is not pressure here, P is power. Then we know that power is equal to work done upon time taken. Now work done is equal to force into distance by time taken. Force is already here, P is equal to X F, force is already here. Then the next quantity X should be distance by time taken. Next quantity X, this is power, power is equal to work done upon time taken. We know that work done is force into distance and this is time taken. Now the second quantity should be necessarily power is equal to xf. If you compare this xf with force into distance by time, then x should be distance by time. Distance by time is velocity. The velocity is meter per second. So unit of x is meter per second, that is in option choice B. Meter per second is the right answer for this question, where P is power and F is force. Question number 12. The dimension of A in the given equation is, this is V square, P square is equal to U square plus twice A. According to principle of homogeneity, the unit of this quantity should be equal to unit of this quantity, and unit of this quantity should be equal to unit of this quantity. So whatever be the unit of P square, that is the unit of A, because 2 is a number. So B means meter per second, B square means meter square per second square. So meter square per second square, the dimension of meter square per second square is, here we need to find the dimension. For dimension we must find the unit. Unit of A is meter square per second square, because of principle of homogeneity. A should have the unit of U square or B square, and M square means length square, and S square means T square but minus 2. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 12. L square and T minus 2, T power L power 2 and T power minus 2. Question number 13. How many inches are there in 1 foot? 12 inches are there in 1 foot. The length of substance is 38 into 10 to the power minus 10. Length of substance is 38 into 10 to the power minus 10. Then we need to convert this into nanometer. I can write this 38 as 3.8 into 10 to the power 1, and if I arrange this, then I will get 3.8 into 10 to the power minus 9. 3.8 into 10 to the power minus 9. This 10 to the power minus 9 is called nanometer. 10 to the power minus 9 is called nanometer. In nano there is n, here is 9. So minus 9, n for 9. So minus 9 is nanometer. In this case, option choice B contains 3.8 into 10 to the power minus 9, that is 3.8 nanometer. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 14. Okay, in this question, question number 15, here is this number 5.9 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. We know that 10 to the power minus 10 meter is equal to 1 Armstrong. So we can express this as 5.9 Armstrong, that is in option choice A. But if we see option choice B, 0.59 nanometer, if we express this 0.59 nanometer in term of 10 to the power minus 10, then we will get again the same value, 5.9 into 10 to the power minus 10. So option choice B is also correct. Option choice D is incorrect here. So C is the right answer for question number 15. Now let us see question number 16. Study of internal structure of earth is known as, earth means geo term should be there. So geophysics is the right answer for question number 16. Now let us move to question number 17. How many seconds are there in a day? In a day we have 24 hours. 24 hours into 60 into 60. If you convert this into scientific notation, then option choice B is the correct answer for question number 17. Now let us see question number 18. All physical quantities are measurable. So measurable is option choice A. A is the right answer. Question number 19. Least count of normal ruler is. In a normal ruler we see that in between 0 to 1 centimeter there are 10 small division. Each division is 1 millimeter. Least count means minimum the device can measure, the minimum distance the ruler can measure is 1 millimeter. So option choice B is the correct answer. Question number 20. Least count of digital stopwatch is. Least count of digital stopwatch is 0.01 second, that is option choice B is the correct answer. Question number 21. The number of significant figure here is. In this case 0 and 0, 2 0 are in between this number 2 and other numbers. So this is also significant here. If we count this all numbers, there are total 6 numbers. So significant figure are 6 here. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 21. Question number 22. Here all the term after 3 are 0 and there is no any term after this 0. There is no any other terms other than 0. Because of that, this first figure is only significant. So significant figure here is 1, that is 3 is only the significant figure, that is total number of significant figure is 1. Question number 23. The number of significant figure, here this 0 and 0 are not significant because there is no any number here at the beginning, and the number started from 6 and 6, 8, 2, there are 3 numbers, they are insignificant. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 23. Question number 24. If A is this vector, then A magnitude is. Magnitude of A is root under coefficient of I square plus coefficient of j square, that is 9 plus 16, that will finally give us 5. 5 is in option choice B. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 24. Now let us see question number 25. A unit vector has its magnitude. Unit vector has a magnitude of 1. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 25. Question number 26. If dot product between two vector is 0, then angle between the vector is 90 degree. We already know this. A dot B is equal to AV cos theta. So if cos theta is 0, then angle must be 90 degree. If you are confused with dot product and cross product, then see my video on dot and cross product. If the cross product between two vector is 0, then angle between them is 0 degree. Question number 28. For the maximum horizontal range, we must throw the projectile from ground by making angle. For maximum horizontal range, we know the expression for horizontal range is u square sine 2 theta is in numerator sine 2 theta, and then we know that this 2 theta means maximum value of sine theta is 1. So 2 theta must be 90 degree. In order to make the sine 2 theta is equal to 1, in order to be sine 2 theta is equal to 1, theta must be sine 2 theta is equal to 1 means 1 it can be written as sine 90. So sine and sine will cancel, and 2 theta is equal to 90 degree means theta is equal to 45 degree. For theta is equal to 45 degree is in option choice B. So option choice B is the right answer for question number 28. Question number 29. Which one is true for unit vector? For unit vector, this dot I is 1, and here this sign means I cross I, this is cross product. I cross I is 0. This asterisk means cross here. So option choice B is the right answer for question number 29. I dot I is 1 and I cross I is 0. Question number 30. Product of two vectors is scalar quantity, vector quantity. It can be scalar or vector, none of them. Right answer is option choice C. Product of two vector can be scalar and can be vector, because if we take dot product of two vectors, then the resulting quantity is scalar. If we take cross product of two vectors, then resulting quantity is vector. We can only take dot and cross product of vectors, but dot product results in scalar quantity and cross product results in vector quantity. Now let us see question number 31. Product of scalar and vector is, product of scalar and vector is always a vector quantity. Option choice B is the right answer. Product of scalar and vector is always a vector quantity. Product of scalar and vector is always a vector quantity. Option choice B is the right answer. Sorry, this A is not right answer here. Option choice B, product of scalar and vector is always a vector quantity. Example is F is equal to MA. In F is equal to MA, M is scalar and A is vector, and the product of scalar and vector is vector quantity. Question number 32. Which of the following is correct for projectile motion? Body has a constant velocity. Body has only one velocity. The body moves on the action of two velocities simultaneously. The body has constant acceleration throughout the journey. Option choice D is the right answer. Body has constant acceleration throughout the journey. It has constant acceleration. All other terms here are false. Question number 33. Nepal's first hydropower plant is, Nepal's first hydropower plant is Pharping hydropower plant. So option choice C is the correct answer for question number 33. Now question number 34. The capacity of hydroelectricity production of Nepal is 84,000 megawatt, but we can produce 40,000 megawatt economically and easily. Total capacity is 84,000, but 40,000 to 43,000 megawatt are the, we can produce that amount of electricity economically. Now question number 35. Solar energy is, solar energy is perpetual source of energy. Option choice C. Question number 36. A non-renewable energy among these is coal. So option choice C is the right answer for question number 36. Question number 37. Source of geothermal energy is, Earth is a source of geothermal energy, because we know that geo is related with Earth. So Earth is the source of geothermal energy for question number 37. Question number 38. Unit of heat capacity is, in heat capacity the amount of substance required to raise the temperature by 1 degree centigrade or 1 Kelvin. In such case we don't see the mass. So temperature is, if raised by 1 Kelvin or 1 degree centigrade, then that is the condition for heat capacity. So option choice A is the correct answer for question number 38 joule per degree Celsius or degree centigrade. Question number 39. Unit of specific heat capacity, this is option choice B, joule per kg degree centigrade. Question number 40. Which of the following is the process of transformation of heat? All are the process of transformation of heat. Conduction, convection and radiation. In solid, conduction is the process. In liquid, water, convection is the process, and for electromagnetic wave, radiation is the process. In Kelvin scale, the interval is divided into 100 equal parts. In Kelvin, 100 equal parts from 273 Kelvin to 373 Kelvin. So 100 equal parts for Kelvin scale and centigrade scale. Question number 42. Thermal radiation travel through the vacuum on a straight line. Thermal radiation can travel in a vacuum in a straight line without any bending. They travel in a straight line. Thermal radiation means just like heat, just like sunlight. Question number 43. Water is at 4 degrees Celsius. Water at 4 degrees centigrade Celsius is filled in a glass. Its water level will decrease if we increase its temperature, decrease its temperature. Both A and B will never change. Its water level will, this should be increased, this should be increased, sorry for this. Its water level will increase in both the cases, option choice A and B, because at 4 degrees centigrade water has minimum value. At 4 degrees centigrade water has minimum value. When you increase its temperature, at that condition also level increases. When you decrease temperature, at that condition also level increases, because at 4 degrees centigrade its volume is minimum, means it has already a minimum volume. Whatever be the case, its volume should increase because its volume is already minimum at 4 degrees centigrade. So in increase in temperature also its volume increases, with decrease in temperature also its volume increases. We need to correct this answer. Its water level will increases in both cases. Option choice C. Question number 44. Condition of heat transformation. Condition of heat transformation is the minimum two conditions should satisfy for the heat transformation, that is body should be in contact with each other and there should be difference in temperature. Body should be in contact and there should be difference in temperature, that is option choice C. Both A and B are the correct answer. Question number 45. An iron ball at 50 degrees centigrade do not transmit its heats on water at 40 degrees centigrade because they are in thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium means if iron ball and water both are at 40 degrees centigrade, 50 degrees centigrade, if both are in 50 degrees centigrade and they are in contact with each other, but there is no flow of heat, no transmission of heat, means they are in thermal equilibrium. So thermal equilibrium is the right answer for question number 45. Question number 46. Heat capacity of substance is infinity. It means that if some substance has infinite heat capacity, it means that no change in temperature occurs if we take in or take out, if we taken in or given out any amount of heat, because infinite capacity means it has very large amount of heat. So its temperature will not change by taking in or giving out some amount of heat to that substance. For example, sun, the temperature of sun will not change whether it gives amount of heat to other body. Question number 47. Product of resistivity and conductivity is, we know that the opposite of resistivity is conductivity. So resistivity is 1 by conductivity or conductivity is 1 by resistivity. In such case product is 1 because they are reciprocal to each other. Question number 48. What is the maximum and minimum resistance of the combination of two resistors having 20 ohm and 10 ohm? In such case we need to calculate their combination in series in order to get the maximum and in parallel in order to get the minimum. In series we need to just add them. If we add, we will get 30 ohm. 30 ohm is in option choice B and D both. Now for parallel combination, the formula is product divided by sum. Product divided by sum. For two resistors, the formula to calculate equivalent resistance in parallel is product divided by sum. On doing so, we will get 6.66 ohm, that is in option choice B. So option choice B is the correct answer for question number 48. Question number 49. Resistivity depends on. Resistivity only depends on nature of substance. It does not depend on length, it does not depend on area and temperature. So option choice D is the correct answer for question number 49. Now let us move to question number 50. If we supply heat to a body, then its temperature may or may not increases, because on giving heat it is not necessary always that temperature should increase. This occurs in the case of latent heat. If we heat 0 degree centigrade of ice, then first step is it receives some amount of heat, then it becomes 0 degree centigrade of water. In such case temperature is constant but heat is used up by this ice in order to convert this state from ice to water. So giving heat does not always means temperature is increasing. Sometimes temperature will remain constant, that is in the case of latent heat. So option choice C is the correct answer for question number 50. Now question number 51. Which substance has maximum value of specific heat capacity? Answer is water, we know this. Question number 52. Coefficient of linear expansion depends on. Coefficient of linear expansion, coefficient of superficial expansion, coefficient of cubical expansion, they are the very important terms for your class 11 in heat and thermodynamics. Coefficient of linear expansion only depends on nature of substance used. It does not depend on original length, it does not depend on original area, it does not depend on original volume and all other stuffs. It only depends on nature of substance. So coefficient of linear expansion, in this case none is the right answer. Question number 53. Minus 273 Kelvin means how much degree centigrade? This should be also degree centigrade. This will be also degree centigrade. Sorry for this typing, degree centigrade. So we know that our formula is if we need to convert centigrade into Kelvin, then we have to add 273. So K is equal to C plus 273 is the formula. In this case our K is given as minus 273. In the place of K we will write 273 and we will solve this C plus 273. If we take this 273 from LHS, if we take this 273 in this side, then we will get minus 546. So minus 546 degree centigrade is the correct answer for this question. Minus 546 degree centigrade, option choice C. We can transform, we can convert one unit into another unit of Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin. There is one formula. Try to find that formula and try to solve other questions as well. Question number 54. To cure myopia we use, to cure myopia is short-sightedness. In short-sightedness we use the lens whose middle part is short, that is concave. In concave middle part is short, so concave lens is used to cure myopia. Question number 55. Can concave lens forms real image? Concave lens always forms virtual image, but it can form real image if object is itself virtual. If object is itself virtual, it can form a real image. Question number 56. Question number 56. Which of the following is consumed when light wave? Which of the following is conserved? Conserved means remains same when light wave interfere. During interference, energy remains conserved. Energy remains conserved. So during interference, energy remains conserved. Question number 57. Which of the following is necessary for observing diffraction? For diffraction, the important part is narrow slit. Definition of diffraction is when light wave or when any wave travels in a slit, in a very narrow slit, then it gets scattered. That phenomenon is called diffraction. So a very narrow slit is essential for the diffraction. Question number 58. Example of non-luminous object is, the object which do not have its own light is called non-luminous object, that is moon here in this case. So moon is the correct answer for question number 58. Question number 59. The phenomenon by which light is incident on a surface and return back to the same medium is called reflection. It is reflection. If it pass to the another medium, then that is refraction. In this case reflection is the correct answer. Question number 60. I'm sorry, 60 is not there. 61. The image formed by plane mirror is, image formed by plane mirror is always virtual and erect. Image formed by plane mirror is virtual and erect. Question number 62. A converging mirror is also known as concave mirror. Converging mirror is also known as concave mirror. Question number 63. What is the angle between the incident and reflected light when a light is incident normally on a plane? We know that normal incidence means light is coming normally, the incidence, in such case the angle between the incident and reflected ray will be 0. That is in option choice D. In normal incidence, light comes normal and it moves, the angle of incidence will be also 0 and angle of refraction will be also 0. We know that when light passes through normal, then it goes straight to the normal. Question number 64. The focal length of convex lens is 15 centimeter. What is the radius of curvature? Radius of curvature is double of the focal length, that is 30 centimeter. Radius of curvature is double of the focal length, that is 30 centimeter. Question number 65. One diopter is equal to, one diopter is the power of lens for this focal length in centimeter. We know that power is equal to 1 upon focal length. If power is 1 diopter, then your focal length is, so here we can use this formula, 1 is equal to 1 by f. If we do this, then f is 1, but this is 1 meter. For 1 meter, this for the calculation of power in diopter, our focal length should be in meter. 1 meter and here is centimeter. So 100 centimeter is right answer for this question. 100 centimeter. 100, this is not right answer here. 100 centimeter. For the option choice millimeter, that 1000 will be right answer. If there is millimeter here, then 1000 will be right answer, but here is centimeter. Because of that 100 centimeter is right answer, because 100 centimeter means 1 meter. 1 meter means 1 by 1, that is power is equal to 1 diopter. Now question number 66. The least distance of distinct vision is 25 centimeter. This is so common question. Far point for a normal eye is infinity. This is also common type of question. Sound waves are longitudinal waves. Sound waves are longitudinal waves. Which of the one is mechanical wave? Sound wave are mechanical wave. Mechanical wave means the wave which needs medium for the propagation from one place to another place. So sound waves are the mechanical wave. It means medium. The work done in moving a negative charge of one coulomb from a point of potential minus 1000 volt to plus 1000 volt is, in this case, the work done formula is given by E into V. Our charge is minus 1 because it is negative coulomb, and V is this voltage minus this voltage, minus 1000 volt minus plus 1000 volt. That is difference in this voltage is minus 2000 volt. Minus 2000 volt will be here in the place of V, and minus 1 will be in the place of this E. So on multiplying them we will get plus 2000 joule. Plus 2000 joule is the correct answer for question number 70. Question number 71. When light passes from air to water. Air to water means rarer to denser medium. In rarer to denser medium, light bends towards normal. In such case, what will be the angle of incidence? Angle of incidence will, angle of refraction. It will be lower, greater or equal. In this case our answer is less than angle of incidence, because if this is air and this is water, this is normal, then this is angle of incidence, but angle of refraction bends towards normal. This is less than this, so less than, this is the angle of refraction, that is less than the angle of incidence. In question number 71, option choice A is the correct answer. Question number 72. The upthrust of a body floating over a liquid which is freely floating under the gravity is. In such case, when the body is freely floating, according to our Archimedes principle, it should be equal to weight of a body in order to free float. So equal to weight of the upthrust is equal to weight of the equal to the weight of the body. Question number 73. The energy released by 1 kg of matter in kilowatt is. 1 kg of matter means, according to E is equal to mc square. According to E is equal to mc square, mass is 1 kg and C is 3 into 10 to the power 8. This is the energy. Now you need to convert this energy into kilowatt hour. In previous video we already discussed what is kilowatt hour. To calculate this, answer for this question is 25 into 10 to the power 9. 25 into 10 to the power 9 is the correct answer for question number 73. Question number 74. The rest mass of photon. Rest mass of photon is always 0. Rest mass of photon is always 0. Question number 74. Two bodies of masses 10 kg and 20 kg are dropped from the same height. When they reach the ground, they have same. Here the two bodies of 10 and 20 kg are dropped from the same height. When they reach the ground, they have same acceleration. They will have same acceleration, but the condition is there should be no any air resistance or other substances that affect their velocity. It is just like coin and feather experiment, but there should be vacuum. In this question should clearly state that there should be no any other force or in the absence of air resistance. Question number 76. Flowing water. This is so tricky question. In flowing water, the easy answer is it has kinetic energy. But if there is this type of option, both kinetic and potential energy, in such case answer will be both Ke and Pe. Option choice C is the right answer, because water moves from different level to different level and its kinetic and potential energy changes. Normally kinetic energy is more than that of potential energy, but potential energy also exists because of some height, some level of river. So in flowing water, in a river or any surface, it has both kinetic and potential energy. So option choice C is the correct answer. Question number 77. The instrument used to measure the magnetic induction is flux meter. Flux meter. This answer choice A is the correct answer. Question number 78. An electric iron when hot has a resistance 10 ohm and used on a 200 volt source. Calculate the energy spent in 1 hour. We know that our formula to calculate energy is I into V into T, I into V into T. Now you can use this formula in order to find your answer. This is R just do workout. I need to check this option choice. Just comment me in the comment section whether the answer will lie in this option choice or not. Then I will also check this. I will also correct this. I think something is something is wrong with this, but formula is this. This is your formula to calculate the energy spent, because power is equal to I into V and work done is equal to, or energy is equal to, power into T. So IV into T will give the answer, or you can convert this. You have V, you have R, you can use V is equal to IR and you can find your I. Now let us see question number 79. During elastic collision of two body, during elastic collision both kinetic energy and momentum should conserve. Question option choice C is the right answer. Question number 80. The difference between solar day and sidereal day is this is 4 minute. For detail you can Google or you can see YouTube video. The 4 minute is the difference between this solar day. This contains 24 hours and this contains 23 hours and 56 minutes. So 4 minutes is the difference between them. Question number 81. The mass of positron is equal to, positron is positive electron. You need to study this in detail in class 12. For now, for your entrance, mass of positron is equal to mass of electron. Positron is positive electron. Charge is difference in electron and positron, but mass are same. Question number 82. The weight of a body is minimum 8. We know that weight depends on acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity is minimum at equator. Because of that, weight of the body will be minimum at equator. Question number 83. Which of the following statement is true? Among these, AC is more dangerous than DC. This is the true statement. AC is more dangerous than DC. Question number 84. Density of ice is less than that of density of water. Because of that, ice floats on the surface of water. Question number 85. A particle has mass equal to proton and no charge is. A particle has mass equal to proton and no charge is neutron. Neutron is chargeless and its mass is equal to mass of proton. Question number 86. Emission of electron due to light is called, here light is written here, light means optics, means photo. So emission of electron from or due to light is called photoelectric emission. Question number 87. Momentum is closely related to impulse. Impulse and momentum, they got same unit. So momentum is closely related to impulse. At what height from the earth G becomes 0? If we go up high here, then at the r/2 height means our radius of earth is 6400 kilometer. If we go up 3200 kilometer, that is half of our radius, then acceleration becomes 0. That is option choice A. If we go up, we need to go half of the radius in order to get acceleration due to gravity 0. But if we go down, we need to go to at the center of earth, that is 6400 kilometer below the surface of earth. Now 89. A fuse wire is inserted in live wire so that it will cut off electricity during the dangerous situation. Question number 90. A rheostat increases or decreases the resistance. Name of rheostat, the meaning of rheostat is a variable resistor. It increase or decrease the value of resistance in a circuit. You need to do this in your practical in class 11 and 12. Question number 91. Product of current, voltage and time gives energy. We already solved this type of question in the numerical section. So energy, current, voltage and time gives energy. Unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Option choice B is the correct answer. We know our formula R is equal to rho L by A. In our previous video you can see this. This is measured in ohm, this is meter square. If we solve this, you will get ohm meter for question number 92. Question number 93. Which one is correct? Correct is option choice C. Sorry. Emitter is always connected in series. Voltmeter is always connected in parallel. Emitter has very low resistance. Because of that, it is connected in series. Voltmeter has very high resistance. Because of that, it is connected in parallel. Two charged bodies at equal potential are connected with conducting wire. Then there will be no flow of current. Current will not flow because equal potential, at equal potential, charge will not flow, current will not flow. There should be potential difference for the flow of charge, that will ultimately gives current. Question number 95, if the current and voltage graph is non-linear, then that is non-ohmic conductor. In ohmic conductor, we know that there is a straight line between current and voltage, but if the line is curved, then that is non-ohmic conductor. 96, which one is standard resistor? Here constanton and manganene are standard resistor. Option choice D is the correct answer, because their resistance does not vary with the variation in temperature. So constanton and manganene are standard resistors because their resistance remains same whatever with the temperature. Joule per coulomb is unit of volt. Joule per coulomb is unit of volt. Volt is, or voltage is also known as work done upon charge. So work done is measured in joule, charge is measured in coulomb. So work done by charge is voltage, joule by coulomb. Two resistors having resistance R are connected in series and then in parallel. Then ratio of series to parallel, this is saying clearly series to parallel, and then their combination is, now we know that in series combination of two resistors means we will get 2R. In parallel combination we will get R by 2, because in parallel our formula is product divided by sum. Now according to this question we need to find series to parallel ratio. Series to parallel ratio means this should be here 2R and parallel is R by 2. If we solve this, 2R by R by 2, 2R divided by R by 2 means 2 by R, R and R will cancel. Series to parallel, in series maximum, parallel minimum, so 4:1. 4:1 is in option choice A. 4:1 is in option choice A. Option choice A is the correct answer for question number 98. Sorry for this. In the case of parallel to series, 1 by 4 will be answer. In the case of parallel to series, option choice B will be answer, but here series to parallel means 4:1 is the right answer. Maximum to minimum ratio of combination of n resistors having resistance R is, here it is written n, so maximum to minimum ratio means n square is to 1 is the right answer. In this case here is 2 square is to 1, 4 means 2 square is to 1. For two resistors, series means maximum, parallel means minimum. For two resistors, 2 square is to 1. For n resistor, n square is to 1. So option choice n square is to 1. Option choice A is the correct answer. N square is to 1. I am sorry for this. N square is to 1 or n square by 1. Question number 100. 6 tube lights of 40 watt each are used in a house for 4 hours daily. How much unit is consumed? You know that how to calculate this. You know how to calculate this question. This is also task for you. Thank you very much. I will upload the 100 questions from chemistry and all other subjects as soon as possible. All the best for your entrance examinations.